Yeah, my wonderful people, viewers and subscribers all over the world. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are. Happy New Day, happy Monday, and happy 28th day in the month of October in the year of 2024. Sorry. Well, we are gradually moving to the permanent site. I don't know what you think about this struggle. I don't know what you think about the Biafra movement or the Biafra declaration, but to me and my household, we believe everything and we know that it must surely come to pass. You get the point now, eh? Anyway, there's an important message Simon Ekpa want to pass to the general public about TINUBU's TVC news channel or television station making unguided statements about the Biafrans. So Simon Ekpa saw it and he said it's very necessary to address this impunity before it gets out of hand, because one thing and say our people, that's an adage, our people used to say that I don't know the interpretation in English. My education never carried me read there. But I beg anybody who knows the translation to drop it at the comment section. I rest my case. So, because they have been in this tradition of gaslighting the people, using their channel to propel propagandas against the Biafra and against the Biafrans, against the Biafra movement, and also against the leaders of the Biafra movement, and even against the whole of the Igbos at large, whether he supported Biafra or not. P2B did not support Biafra, but no matter how P2B want to carry himself, even if you like, let them go and kill all the whole Biafrans, they will still call him a Biafra man. So Simon Ekpa is about to correct this impression, and this is what we're going to discuss this early morning. And I would like you to do me a favor. Please make sure that this video goes viral, because we need to correct all these impressions. That is why we are in the media space. Because whatever they said that is not in the right direction, just to confuse the world or to sabotage our movement, we in the media space also need to correct it. Because Yorubas have been doing all this collateral damage almost all the whole time using their media houses. But now, the Biafrans, the Igbos are in control of media. So if TVC say one, we have more than 50 or 100 channels that will counter whatever they say. This is how they propagated against the Igbos, painting the Igbos as a masterminder of 1966 coup, when we are not. It's just a coup. Anyway, I beg you make on listen to this very important message. But before then, let's listen to the message. After listening to the message, then you hear what Simon Ekpa said concerning it. I think that is the best way to go. So let us go there, please. There's no time to take time.
Make of the agitations of IPOB, and what should the government be doing to address these agitations?
The question you always ask is this: what do they want? Okay, if you ask them what do they want, I think that will solve these problems. It's something. Nigeria, we have 36 states of the federation and Abuja, the federal capital territory, and one region, or not, I wouldn't say one region. An individual wake up one day and say, okay, no, we're breaking out. Since it doesn't have the support of the majority, I think it's something that you and I know it will not fly. But I think the person the military should go after is Simon Ekpa. Because that guy is in Finland causing problems for these young people. And for military, you cannot just hold the nation to ransom because you say you are agitating. No. Now, we have agreed to live together. If you go across the nation, we are living together as one family. But because some politicians decided to say, okay, let's take advantage of the weakness of certain people by invading this territory, I think this issue should not be brought forward again. We should allow the military to do their job. If you want to come against the territorial integrity of Nigeria, the military, they are there, to track you down. So I believe it's a commendable effort. We should encourage the military to do more. But at the same time, they should go after that Simon Ekpa, who is causing problems for some of these young people.
Now, secessionist agitations are...
Do you hear what this man said? This man said they are supporting the military invading Biafra land. They said they are supporting the military killing the Biafrans. That's exactly the point this Mumu man here is making. These are the kind of people who will come out and tell you that Biafrans is an individual effort. That when majority does not support it, majority of the Biafrans have voted for Biafra secession from Nigeria. Over 49 to 50 million Biafrans have cast their vote and said, we don't want this union again. But look at this idiot Yoruba man passing a nonsense information to the general public and also to the international community.
Not just peculiar to the southeast alone. We had the agitations for the Yoruba nation in the west, and of course on the front burner at some point. Now, how important are strong traditional institutions in confronting these issues?
The right to self-determination is nothing that is wrong. Even getting independence as a nation was a product of agitation for self-determination, though as a nation. But when people begin to turn non-violent agitations into the kind of agitations or situation we are witnessing in the Southeast, then it calls for serious concern. And I think elders, stakeholders, genuine stakeholders within such community and society must continually speak against activities such like the activities of ESN.
You see, my problem with these Zojuran media houses is that none of them will ever come out with a fact. None of them will ever come out with a fact. There's no any living being in Nigeria that does know that Biafra agitation was just was as peaceful, even as cold as an ice water. Not until Buhari decided to be wiping out people who are on the street with placards. Just placards. He introduced Operation Python dance, mosquito dance, elephant dance, snake dance, all kind of dance, diminishing the population of the southeast. As if that one is not enough, he unleashed the Fulani herders in our farmlands, killing and raping our women at will. At every single provocation, they will use their AK-47 and shoot you dead. And tomorrow, they will come out and tell you, we have farmers and herders clash. Somebody come from the Western Sahel into my backyard in Imo State. Do you know how many thousands miles? And then their nonsense media houses will come and propagate it that it is farmers and herders clash, for crying out loud. Who does that nonsense? And all these idiots in the media house cannot tell you exactly what is happening. Rather, they choose to cast their blame on one side, telling us that the agitation in the southeast now is violent. What propelled the violence is what they are not hitting. Anyway, they will say to suit the narrative of the people who are paying them to come here to sabotage the movement of the independent state of Biafra. Let us continue. We should not get tired. As long as this media house is concerned, they must surely pack out. They will bow for us.
These are people who are not only taking up arms against the Nigerian state, but against their own people, suppressing and oppressing the people they claim to be agitating for. Look at the situation in the southeast today. Nobody goes out on Monday, the most important economic day of the week. Its citizens are killed by the same people who are agitating for self-determination on behalf of the same citizens. There's a total failure of law and order regarding the operation of these characters.
Those areas.
And elders, leaders, particularly from that region, must continue to speak. And I commendable that a lot of them have been speaking in the past. God bless the memory of late Chief Waya, who on a number of occasions have come out openly to denounce and dissociate the Southeast. But I think more political leaders from the Southeast need to come out and continually speak against the activities of these characters, masquerading as, self-determination fighters for the Southeast people.
All right, Mr. Garba, we really don't have that much time. Now, in 30 seconds, looking at the sit-at-home order into this conversation, right? The government and the military have promised to protect the people, but the people do not still feel convinced. Do you think the continued detainment of Nnamdi Kanu is a factor? Just in 30 seconds, quickly.
No, it's not. I don't see it as a big factor. I think the people are affected, by this development of saying, people, you must sit at home, to demonstrate for the release of Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu committed a federal offense, so he's facing his charges in the court. It's the duty of the state governors, to come in and intervene. Let them come out openly to tell us, are they with Nnamdi Kanu or they are with their people? Let us stop all this conspiracy of silence. Yes.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you so much, Mr. Garba, for your time on the show. Appreciate you. Now, Mr. Olufemi Lawson, you are the Senior Special Assistant to the Governor of Ondo State on Public Enlightenment. Can you just give us a brief update on what's happening the upcoming Ondo governorship election quickly before
in about 20 days.
So I don't hear them finish. I don't want to venture into the politics of the stupid and a set of people who have nothing to contribute to the general public. Anyway, look at the response Simon Ekpa gave to these people. He said, listen to idiots talking. The new lovers of Eastern Nigeria, Biafra people. Can he please explain who invaded who? That is the question. These are the idiots giving political opinion and you want us to remain one. Please ask these idiots. Where did they agree to live together and who was in that agreement? Who drafted the agreement that we signed and agreed to live together? This is how they will bring idiots to their studios to talk nonsense. Are they making any sensible state comments? There's no any sensible comment. The so-called Garop Ibrahim said Nnamdi Kanu is not a deciding factor to hold for the sit at home or whatever it's being called in the southeast. He didn't even condemn the kidnapping of Nnamdi Kanu. He supported it and said Nnamdi Kanu committed a federal offense. This is a nonsense Fulani man who you never condemn anything that their people do. Bello Badejo from Niger State is threatening Nigeria, threatening to break Nigeria into pieces. Do you know they freed that idiot? They said on a political ground and in the interest of peace because he's a Fulani man. But here, all these animals and scallywags are here condemning Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. He committed a federal offense. And this is the country they said I and the Biafrans should be proud of. Anyway, let us read the comments for reading sake because this matter it's really gotten me angry. Simon Ekpa the Easy Don said those Iflefus and Afonjas and Abu Bakus, they are calling our founding fathers. How old were they when they amalgamated Nigeria? And who from the regions of the zoo represented the people before changing the Nigeria from Royal Niger Company to Zojiria Nigeria. And Nigeria never known that you can never amalgamate human being or group of people. It is an insult and crime. It's only things that can be amalgamated. That's why they see us all as commodities or collateral damages. No matter how educated you sounded in Zojiria, immediately you open your the foolishness that made a Nigerian will begin to manifest. The atrocious acts of joining 4 or 5 nations in one contraction shall come to an end, and Biafra Exit 2024 is sacrosanct. Under that, we have one response. Joseph Adeleke said, Nigeria is the greatest damage and cancer upon mankind on earth, and Nigeria is also a damage upon the black people's brain by not reasoning properly like human being, and the root of Nigeria must be uprooted by fire and by force. Moving forward. Skenter said you are the idiot deceiving uneducated Igbos. Okay, Igbos now have turned to uneducated. Gwawa Ekperima said the internet doesn't forget. We are taking record of all these flavors. You will answer to Biafra government and brought forth your evidence. Talk is cheap. They say the tune is fast approaching. George Oha Domachiti said they want us to be one with them, but intend to try to divide us along tribal and ethnic lines. Too often I see non-Igbos try to educate who is Igbo or not to Igbos who are seeking to reconnect with their kind from other parts of the Federation. It is an abomination to think about that. And in that regard, we still have another Ifulefu who used to call, he said himself na BKO. He's always out there making unguided statement concerning the Biafrans. Let us listen to him.
Political solutions. Nigerians and our people in the southeast would do well to remain in Nigeria because they are useful in And I want to believe that in Nigeria, they stand the chance to be whatever they want to be. I also reckon that there are many things that need to change in terms of embracing the people of the Southeast, making them feel that, look, they are not being punished for the civil war that happened more than 40 years ago. They have to be treated as people that we want as people of Nigeria. Political.
So, you don't hear them now? Okay, Gosha said that the more Nigerians talk about unity and how much they love Nigeria, the more I am convinced and motivated to rise my efforts to realize the Biafra Republic. Dear Simon Ekpa, lead on. Timichan said that Nnamdi Kanu once said that he will not pay any news channel to talk about Biafra, that when the right time comes, they will start speaking of Biafra. Is it not happening today? It is all over the channels, even including Hausa channels, and now carrying the news of Nnamdi Kanu, the Biafrans, and also the BG, Biafra Republic Government in Exile. TikTok said that Simon Ekperima Nwamugu, you are unpopular in Igbo land. You are simply running a criminal organization that is terrorizing Igbo land. You will surely pay for all your atrocities your boys are committing in Igbo land. You, whatever. And according to this guy, he said that Michael said you have to sit and think about your security strong and brave. Make us say Makasi Otolo. Omala, nah, my dear, we'll get out of this place now. Yeah, here. Silent Obio said the champion are known to be stubborn. They never give up. In a wrestling match, they never allow the count of 3 to meet them on the floor. Prime Minister keep vibes on freedom is finally here. God never created Nigeria, but Lugard did, which expired 2014. Therefore, marriage is not by force. In fact, this marriage have expired date and it have expired. James Monday said Nigeria government calling for the head of Simon Ekpa. Uche Kanu also calling for the head of Simon Ekpa. DOS also calling for the head of Simon Ekpa, who is doing the wish if the people the wish of the people. That's what he want to say. King Mobi said that these are arranged, mentally derailed Afonjas. The first black monkey that spoke has a wide mouth, and I wonder his ugliness. Chukunonso Dunku said, why be say some people go school but them no get common sense, just big for nothing, mad people everywhere. So my good people, now here we go take leave on. I say, make on just they use this one. They celebrate it because we are coming back with another blockbuster. Don't forget that my name is Amandia Neze, always reporting live from the platform of Okute Daily Talk, where we always speak to you the undiluted truth. On our way done, my people.